Hello everyone, welcome to Galatta.com. We are starting a new Telugu vertical. It is called Galatta Telugu. And the person who's going to be spearheading it is sitting in front of me. His name is Venkat Srikar.
Hi sir.
Hi Ram, welcome
Hi.
to Galatta, right?
Galatta,
Galatta
yeah.
Telugu. So, what are your plans?
My plans are like, what do you call? I want to go all out. I mean, see the promotional interviews, reviews that people get every time a new film comes out. They are gonna be there. Nobody is gonna like that's not gonna change. But beyond those promotional interviews, I really want to bring what do you call conversations that are maybe talk to an old filmmaker who might have made a classic film in the 90s or in the 80s. Discuss films from the past, not just the new ones. I mean, like we have this recency bias, right?
Yeah.
I really want to overcome that. The promotional interviews, reviews, like obviously we'll keep pumping those interviews. I mean, like I don't want to give numbers and talk about my deadlines and all, but I have concepts like weekly ideas. Like I want to put out a bi-weekly interview series where I'll be talking to filmmakers about their favorite films and their favorite filmmakers. So stuff like that. A lot is coming. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm excited about this because I really think that two things are happening here. One is we are starting a separate vertical only for Telugu. So, and I think that's really very important because I think there are some people who want language specific channels, right? So you can talk in English, you can talk in Telugu, but whatever it is, that channel is only for Telugu cinema. Yeah. And the second thing is, I think the last time I visited Hyderabad for an interview, they were asking me who's the person that you think is a good interviewer. I thought for a bit and then I said, I don't know this ecosystem very well. And then suddenly I was like, no, Ram is there. And then they said, yeah, Ram is there. And then I told them, yes, he is my student. So
It's. I mean, to be very honest, it feels surreal to be sitting here. I'm like, not to flatter you or anything. I already got the job. So my point is, see, you have done so many interviews here, right? So Vineet Srinivasan, Halita Shamim. I've seen all those interviews. Like literally this background, these windows.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here, like I'll be working with you or in some capacity. That's kind of surreal to me. And obviously, all of this is. I would attribute at least 50% of it to you. Thank you.
No, thank you. But and the thing is, you're one of the. I mean, the reason your name came up while we were discussing is also because you really go beyond and do good interviews, right? It's not the superficial kind of interview. But how does it feel? There are two types of people, right? One person wants to be part of a channel and do interviews as part of the channel, but you're going to be spearheading this on your own. So it's like, how does
No, it is scary. See, okay, it is scary because Galatta, it comes with its own brand, and then there is Baradwaj Rangan, and then the fact that I get to cover entire Telugu cinema, not just cinema, even television, even like whatever is making noise, whatever is relevant.
Right.
That is very exciting, but it's also scary in a sense because I have to live up to the standards. I have to create something not from the scratch, but to create something from some zero subscribers. If we actually have to talk about the numbers, it is very scary, but it's a challenge that I'm looking forward to. I know behind the scenes there's going to be a lot of drama. You know how this ecosystem functions, right? It's going to be it's going to be overwhelming, but it's a huge validation, sir. It's huge validation that I'm only like 2 years into journalism. So 2 years into journalism, I got this opportunity. It just feels surreal. See, you have covered Tamil, you have covered Malayalam, Hindi, and all. What's your deal with Telugu cinema? I mean, like, did you follow Telugu cinema during the 80s, 90s?
Yeah. So, see, but the thing is, because of accessibility, I followed only the big films. So the fact that, for example, even the K. Vishwanath films and all would not come out readily unless they had a Kamal Haasan or something like that, and that made them dub the thing into Tamil, right? But whereas like Vijay Shanti's Vaijayanti IPS, that was dubbed and became a huge blockbuster. So the ones that were dubbed, obviously you saw. The ones that were not dubbed, it was a little more difficult to seek out because again they'd probably have like a random 1 or 2 shows, something like that. So it was not really But of course now the situation has changed, and like even like a major release, like whether it's Guntur Karam or whether it is something like a smaller size, everything sees some kind of release. Of course, the timings are a little off depending on the size of the movie and what
And the
they
number of interviews you are doing per day.
and I'm not doing many interviews per day, don't worry. But yeah, but that's always been the deal with Telugu cinema. And of course, I've seen the older Telugu cinemas like, the Misamar, that
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
That one all came on TV.
Maya Bazaar.
So that came on TV and that was fine, like Gundama Katha, this, that, and all that kind of stuff. So that came on TV. So that was not the problem. But yeah, the accessibility for the newer ones was always there. But I think now the situation has changed. But one thing I want to say through you and to people is that, I think either dub, which is the second option, but ideally the first option is release with hard-coded subtitles, because theaters everywhere around India, you find that whenever a new movie is being released, you find people asking, does it have subtitles? Are they playing with subtitles? Because they send subtitles, but some theaters play, some theaters don't opt that, and I think that
needs to be changed. That needs to be addressed.
Yeah, that needs to be addressed, because I'm like just hardcode the subtitles and send it. It's like it's the best thing. So,
what are your top 5 Telugu films? If I had to ask you,
these are very, very
from the top of your head.
Mythological wise, Danavira Surakarna.
Okay.
That's like all time.
Yeah.
It's like a pretty much a model, a template for like the things that follow. Then Abad Pantolu, I really like that the delicacy of that, and to see an actor of that stature act in that kind of movie, even though it didn't do well, that one. Then I really like Dasi. Narsimha Rao's.
B. Narsimha Rao.
So I really like that film because it's very, very beautiful, and Archana's performance in that movie is damn good. It's like a really very unusual kind of film. I really like that film. Then I really like Swati Mutyam. I like how that film. I especially like Radhika's character in that film because she plays it with great dignity, without any pity for the Kamal's character or something like that. It's an enormously dignified performance, that is. Like, of course, the film itself is nice, but Radhika's character in particular is fantastic. It's just so amazing. And I think in the newer films, I think I love Rahul Ravindran's sensibility. The first film. I really like that sensibility. And then, of course, Sandeep Reddy Vanga, Arjun Reddy, Tarun Bhaskar. I love his sensibility. Like there's, see, for anything unique or anything that's done with conviction is always interesting. Shiva, of course, has to come up as a thing. Geetanjali, the thing that I think the film that introduced Nagarjuna to this side of outside of. Then quite a few, like it's Misama. What a sweet movie! Like what a lovely screenplay, right? It's like today you look at people today and you wonder, why have you forgotten to write like that? I don't know. It's like it's so like the sequences just roll off like that with all that, and I don't know if they were thinking of narrative arcs and character arcs. I think they wrote with instinct.
It came organically, right? Like payoffs and the closures and everything.
Everything just came up instinctively. I guess. I mean, I'm sure there are lots more, but this comes to mind immediately.
No, these are also like widely accepted. Have you seen Athadu?
Yeah. So among the bigger films, Athadu.
Because I'm a huge fan of mass masala commercial
cinema. So that, and I think. Chiranjeevi's Kaidi, the first, the older one, all that is like see, one thing I've always liked about Telugu cinema is that they're very unapologetic about larger than life, right? That's beautiful. I mean, when you see a Bahubali or an RRR, or even when you see like a more modern film, the conviction with which they approach these larger than life situations, because see, in every one of us, right, we have that inner like uh, person. I don't know whether to call it desi blood or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But that responds to these larger than life moments, right? So that Telugu cinema does fantastically, and yeah, I think.
Superb. I'm sure. What do you call Galatta Telugu will be? I'm hoping or
No, I'm very
yeah.
sure, very gung ho about this. So thank you for agreeing to be part of this vertical, and like it's I'm very interested in knowing how you're going to you know, what your plans are and all that kind of stuff, because I think it's very exciting that because yours is the first. Of course, we have Galatta Tamil, but Galatta Telugu is the second. The first time we are venturing outside of Tamil and starting a vertical of our own. Of course, the big idea is to start like verticals
Kannada
everywhere.
and obviously,
yeah,
yeah.
but right now Telugu is the big thing, and good luck, and
Thank you, sir.
I wish you all the best.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. గలాటా తెలుగు యూట్యూబ్ ఛానల్కి సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి.
Galatta Telugu YouTube channel ki subscribe cheyandi.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
Thank you.